it was so. I'm really glad I got to go outside.
It's so nice outside today as well. It's kind of warm, but like not like crazy warm, you know?
There's like not like no humidity, but there's like not suffocating humidity,
Mm.
and it's so nice.
It's not a
There's
swamp,
like
in
a
other
little bit of
words.
a breeze.
Not swampy
Well,
feeling.
usually we have like 80, 90% humidity.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You can't teleport. That's okay. You probably don't want to be in this dungeon anyway. It is a very painful. It is super painful. Especially the last boss. The last boss cheats, by the way. Quite badly.
Humidity is only 30% today. Woohoo!
That's not too bad.
I have to feed the fish.
It grew up so fast. Too bad Brent's not here to see. I see it now, ducks. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. How long is dungeon? Not too bad. Not too long. It shouldn't be too... Probably like 10, 20 minutes, I would say. What was I looking for? I got my phone to look for something. Oh, humidity. We were comparing humidity.
Yes.
Hold up. I need to just see the ad first. Because, of course.
An ad?
It's
On your
currently...
weather app?
Yeah. It's because, it doesn't get enough funding from the government, you see?
What the heck?
So on the app, they have like a whole bunch of ads. Today, right now, it's 15.2 degrees Celsius with moderate winds. It feels like 15. 2 layers of clothes recommended. Humidity is 63%. Which isn't too bad. It's quite high, but not too bad.
It wrecks.
Our wind is a moderate, 26 kilometer per hour northeasterly. In case you were wondering.
The kilometer.
It's the same, it's a different mile.
I wanted to switch my Where's my calculator? There it is.
Calculator.
Temperature. It's 27 degrees Celsius here, and it's so nice.
Mm,
It's like the best weather ever.
nice. Kinda hot, but nice.
No, this is good for here.
No, I don't like anything over like 25. I
In
start
September,
dying.
that's really good for here.
Yeah, I'm not doubting, but anything over 25, I kind of just start dying a little bit. I'm more of a winter person.
Same. But you get used to it.
I'm sure you do. Oh, hello. Next, dudes. Do you have any treasure cards you don't want? Probably not. Most of the treasure cards that I don't want, I just sell in the bazaar. So yeah. 27 Celsius, kind of hot. Not according to Rose. But she does live
No,
in
this
Texas.
is really, it feels so nice. It's
Rose
80
lives in-
degrees.
Rose lives in Texas, so if she says it's hot, you would know that it would be hot. And if she says it's cold, you know it's cold.
Well, no. It was like 71 whenever she was out walking the dogs, and she was like, I'm so cold I had to put on a jacket. I was like,
71.
alright, Mom.
What the heck is 71? Wait a second.
I can tell you.
71. It's 21 degrees. That's warm. Oh my gosh.
My
Oh
mom's
my
also on blood thinners, so, you know.
Mm.
But she also is like, she's like, anything below 70 degrees, I don't want it. So anything below that, basically.
Anything below 21 degrees, you don't want that. Wow.
She's like, it's too cold. I live in the South for a reason.
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Can't
man.
relate. I don't enjoy the heat, but you know, whatever.
Mm. Oh well, just go to Canada. It's cold there, right?
Mm.
Move to Alaska. Then
Not
it's
all the
never
time.
nighttime, except in the winter time. And then also it's always cold.
I don't want to go to Alaska.
I kind of want to go to Alaska, apart from the
Like, I'd
polar
visit,
bears.
but I don't want to live there.
I would kind of, you know? That'd be kind of cool, I think. You know, like, so far out of the way. You know?
I guess.
I think it would be kind of cool. Personally. Does anybody here live in Alaska? Or knows about Alaska?
See, I think there's moose in Alaska, and I'm afraid of moose.
Meese?
Is this cheap?
No, it doesn't. It isn't the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's just it had a link to a guide, so I was like, okay, maybe it does. I didn't actually see that it doesn't cheat. She just pain. She just painful because she's Storm. You have natural resistance to heat because it's like 85 plus where you are. Obviously,
right now?
Fahrenheit. 85. What is 85 in Celsius? 85. 29. It's like a peak summer day here in Christchurch.
God, I need to move so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, usually, I think, what is that? Wait a second.
We were getting like 44 Celsius.
We don't get
just
over.
like 112 Fahrenheit.
We don't get over 40.
This is so sad.
Our average here, where I live, in peak summer, which is like December, January, February, is 22. That's our average, like, high temperature. Celsius. Our lowest,
That's only 70.
yeah, but we do actually get hotter than that. That's just like the average. Like on day to day, that's around what it would be. The let me see the record highs. Is there a way to see like record?
There should be.
Yeah, I know. Not on this website that I'm on. Let's go to climate and see if there's records. Average water temperature. Ooh. Monthly precipitation. Monthly rainy days. You know what's really funny? We get barely any rain. The most rain we get is in May, June, and July, and it's only about 8 days during that month, on average. And then the next lot is like October, November, and December. Just kind of funny. Where is the... Oh. Why is there no... Why does this website suck? Let's see if I search up something different. Maybe this is better. Maybe this will be better. But generally we get up to like 32-ish in some days, which is probably like peaking on like what we would normally get at least 1 or 2 days out of the whole summer. Dun, dun, dun. Is this where we can find it, maybe? Maybe, nope. There's just so many weather things, but none of them tell me the information that I want. Don't you hate that?
This is so sad.
Let's try and find the Wikipedia page. There it is. Wikipedia pages always come in handy sometimes. Where's climate? Climate 3.5. Okay, where is the record high ever in New Zealand, in my city, is 106.9 Fahrenheit.
I'm so jealous.
That's 41.6. That's the record high. Do you want to know the record low though?
Mm-hmm.
Is 19.0 Fahrenheit, which is negative 7.2 Celsius, which is pretty cold. That's pretty cold.
I mean, I'd take that over melting to
But
death.
then again, that's also just the record, so it's obviously not. Oh, level up, nice. Isn't obviously gonna happen every single time, but generally the mean minimum temperature is the average low is about 6 degrees Celsius, which is 43-ish Fahrenheit. That's like the average, like, lowest temperature that we could get to. Kind of like the overnight temperature / winter days temperature, because sometimes it doesn't reach over that in the winter. Oh, scorpion pit, nice. But yeah, the average high is for the whole year is about 16.9 degrees. So that's kind of what you get all year round, about 16.9 on average. Obviously, some days will be a lot warmer and some days will be a lot colder. Also, depending on what month you're in. If it's winter, then it will be a lot colder. What's really funny like smack bang in the winter is like July, and the record temperature in July is like 22 degrees, which is absolutely ridiculous for the smack bang of winter. That's crazy. Absolutely
Jealous.
crazy. Well,
I'm
for
gonna
us,
move
that's like
one
a
of these days
normal.
to a nice place.
New Zealand's a nice place.
Yeah, but think of how scary it'd be to like be the only person that I know in New Zealand other than like you know?
I think that's perfect. A fresh start, you know?
That's terrifying.
You know, completely reinvent yourself. Problem solved.
I
No
mean,
one knows you.
there isn't much like holding me here, but at the same time, that sounds so scary. Like I wouldn't have a support system, you know?
I take that as slightly offensive, but that's fine.
No, cause like
I know what you
think
mean.
of it this way:
I
if
know
we
what you
stopped
mean.
being friends, I'd be screwed.
Probably, yeah. But I'm sure you can make friends, you know?
No, I can't.
You just completely reinvent yourself, man.
I absolutely cannot.
Become a confident person. Reinvent yourself, you know? Because that's definitely how it works. Hi, Wow Mage. Welcome. How are you today? Yeah, how's it going?
Are we good?
I think so.
Yes, we are.
She cheats, I think, but we should be fine, probably.
Hi,
You are
well,
good.
mate.
That is good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right. Blade. Blade, 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 blade. But yeah, that's like, I mean, if you go to anywhere other than the United States, you're not gonna have that anyway. Generally.
Well, I couldn't Greece. Most of my family's there. Like
True.
one half of my family is
But would
there.
you want to go to Greece?
No, because they eat a lot of fish.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
uncle already yelled at me for not eating fish.
Exactly, man. We have cows for a reason, you know? We have cows and sheep for a reason.
Oh my god.
All you eat is cows and sheep. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. No, just kidding. We do actually eat a lot more than just cows and sheep. Beef and lamb. My best meat. Yeah, we're having steak tonight.
Ooh.
'Cause it's Friday night,
That sounds
steak
good.
night. Steak night. Then we usually have a roast of either generally pork because it's quite cheap. Chicken's just is not great because it's not big enough to feed enough people, you see. And you have to get more, and then it's basically, you just might as well get pork because it's basically the same price if you get like 2 and a bit chickens. Also because I'm not really a fan of chickens, so yeah.
I love chicken.
I don't mind it, but I just think there's far better. I hate roast chicken. Roast chicken is one of my least favorite things. Like, I don't mind chicken done other ways, but roast chicken just is not the greatest in my opinion. Mainly because I've just had way too many experiences with just really, really, really dry chicken. It's like turkey.
What?
Turkey
Roast
is terrible.
chicken is so good.
If it's done correctly. If it's not and it's dry, it's terrible. And I hate it. So I've had it done way too many bad ways that I just don't
Bro,
like it.
who cooks in
anymore.
your house? Because tell them to stop.
My
Whoever's
mum
serving you dry
and my
chicken, tell
dad.
them to stop.
No, they don't do that, but my grandma, who is now dead, used to do quite dry chicken. And my grandma down south, she does very reasonably dry turkey, so I hate turkey as well.
Oh god.
I really hate turkey. I like even the I don't know what it is, but I just don't like turkey at all. I also think part of the reason why I don't like chicken is it's a little bit stringy, in my opinion.
Stringy.
I don't know if that's like the correct word to do it, but like
I don't know.
I don't know, it just feels a little bit stringy. I'm just not a fan of chicken, really. It's just not really like I'll have it, fine, but it's not like my favorite meat, you know? There's far better meats out there, you know?
Okay, what's your favorite then?
Either pork or pigs are great because they're so like versatile, you know? You can have sausages, you can have bacon, most important thing ever, bacon.
Souvlaki.
Yeah, like pork is so versatile, which is great. So it'd probably be pork, closely followed by
Mine is beef.
closely followed by beef, because both of those are just very, in my opinion, very good. Pork can also be a little bit dry though sometimes if it's not cooked right.
That's true.
So that's another thing just to
Pork
keep
is
in
really
mind.
easy to mess up.
It can be, yeah. So generally if I'm like at a restaurant, unless there's a really good pork belly, I love pork belly. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite thing ever. Pork
I've never
belly is
had
like
that.
my favorite cut. It's so good. It's very expensive though.
God.
Well, not very expensive, but you know, it's like the version of like a
That's a special
like
occasion.
a really good steak, you know? That's like the pork version of a really good steak. Yeah, and that's really good. But yeah.
How is your steak cooked? Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Steak, medium rare. Usually. Sometimes I ask for rare just because sometimes the medium rare is a little bit too bloody, but generally medium rare is how I usually
I
have
get
my
medium
steak.
as well.
Yeah, either medium or medium rare. It depends on my mood, but generally medium rare.
Well, I usually use those as the same thing, but it's always medium rare, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think that's, you know, decent. I hate people who have well done
Ta-da!
steak, you know, because it's just like,
I
what's the point?
I feel like if you're eating a well done steak, you should not be eating steak.
My uncle only has meat like extremely well done. Like it has to be freaking black,
Ugh.
like absolutely charred for him to actually eat it. I'm like, really? That's like just a waste, man. It's such a waste of a good meat, you know? That cow died for you to absolutely cremate it.
It's not
It's
good
not what
anymore.
it asked for. It's not what it asked for, man. So sad. Oh, Bastion. But yeah. I do medium. Right in middle. So it's hard to overcook or undercook at that level. Yeah. That's true. Most of it's only done by time though. And there's only a little bit of time difference between each of the things. So generally if it's like, I usually choose medium rare just because like I don't really mind if it's rare as much. And I also don't mind if it's medium because it's kind of like my backup option generally, because it just depends on how I'm feeling generally. But like since most of it's done on time, it's kind of good to have like a in the middle of like a couple of them that you enjoy, so it can't be like too badly and it'll be generally in what you want. That's my experience, at least. Oh my gosh, this man's is balling out of control! He has so much gold. Holy moly.
He's a sugar daddy.
He is. He can be my sugar daddy any day. He can for sure be my sugar daddy any day. But yeah, that's how I have my steaks cooked. Horus Soul Stalker.
I'm at the dude, so you can break
Okay.
whenever.
Be there. I'm coming. I'm coming. But yeah, that's generally how I have. Oh gosh, more of these dudes. They're myth as well. Yikes. Big yikes. Big yikes, ski doodles. Oh mine. Oh mine gosh. I'm really craving pizza at the moment.
I want ice cream.
I want pizza. I've been craving it since yesterday, actually. And I don't know why. I should have
But
had
it's
it last
steak
night.
day. You can't have pizza on steak day, Brent.
I know, I should have had it last night. Because we had McDonald's and KFC last night. So I didn't have KFC because I don't like KFC. Again, chicken.
Coleslaw is so good, though.
Nah.
Oh my god.
That's too green for me. If I'm having like
What?
KFC or something, I can't be having coleslaw. That's too healthy.
But it's so good.
But it's too healthy. It's not. I don't really like it. I really hate the New
It
Zealand
really
version
isn't.
of it.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it's like the American version, but I just dislike the New Zealand version so much. It's just, ugh. It's not great.
I know coleslaw is actually a very controversial subject.
Is it?
Yeah. A lot of people don't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess New Zealanders just don't know how to cook chicken. No, I just hate chicken. I just dislike chicken. It's nothing about people cooking it. I just dislike it, okay? I just dislike chicken, and that's okay. I'm allowed to dislike something. Like, you'll... people
I found
who...
a New Zealand coleslaw recipe.
Oh, yeah. Like, you people
Let's
who,
see.
like... Who dislike pineapple on pizza, you're wrong, but you're allowed to agree, you're allowed to dislike it if you want. But you're wrong. You know, it's like me. I may be wrong that I dislike chicken, but I'm allowed to.
Why is there no pictures with this, Annabelle?
Which Annabelle is it?
Annabelle White.
Oh, okay. Is this coleslaw? New Zealand coleslaw?
Yeah.
I think coleslaw everywhere is just the same.
Yeah, it's the same. You're
I
just
generally like coleslaw. I
bad.
just don't like KFC coleslaw. It's just nothing special about it. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to order it. You know, it's just not worth it. In my opinion.
Who puts apples in coleslaw? What is wrong with this?
Actually, that's actually a good idea. I mean, it's all crunchy,
Ew.
so...
That'd be gross.
Why?
Because that's gross.
Have you tried it?
No, and I won't. Because I don't like trying new things.
Well, well then you're wrong. If you don't try it, then obviously... It's...
I'm not a very adventurous eater.
Uh-huh.
It takes
Understandable.
like in order to get me to try new foods whenever I was little, my mom used to have to pay me.
Oh yeah.
Like I got $5 for eating a slice of tomato once.
$5, man. I would eat a whole ass tomato for nothing.
I got sick
Tomatoes
after.
are so good.
My older brother, she offered him $1 to eat a slice, and he couldn't do it. The first time he put it in his mouth, he threw up.
I don't understand people who dislike tomatoes.
It's the texture. It's so gross. It's so bad.
Is it because it's like gooey?
Yeah, it's ugh, I'm like shuddering. Textures are like really bad for me. Like I can't stand certain textures.
Like
of food.
avocado.
Ugh.
Because it's squishy or
Even, like,
whatever.
Even like things. Like if I touch a fabric that feels weird, I like have to wipe off my hand because it doesn't feel right.
That is kind of weird, but that's kind of funny at the
I
same
know.
time.
My mom always gets so mad at me because we'll be in the store and I'll touch something and I won't like it, so I'll like frantically wipe my hand on her shirt. And she's like, "What is wrong with you?"
And she's just thinking, man, I gave birth to this thing.
Yeah.
Where did she go wrong? Oh gosh. What
I
about
especially
guacamole?
hate.
What do you think thoughts on
I
guacamole?
I don't like it because it still tastes like avocados.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But everybody else in my house did, so we usually just gave it to them.
Mm. Yeah. You like tomato but dislike ketchup. I can understand that
I'm the
because there's a
opposite.
lot of stuff that has been done to ketchup as well. Yeah. So I don't find that particularly weird. Wow, mage. But no, I love tomatoes. Tomatoes are great, man. Except cooked. I don't like cooked tomatoes.
See, I
Like
love cooked tomatoes.
I like I'll have them, but I'm just not really a fan of them. I'm
That's
just
the only way I
really
can
not a
eat them.
fan.
I don't
Just
really love them, but you know, like
I just
they're good
prefer
enough.
I prefer raw tomatoes, you know. Because as the saying goes, everything's better raw, you know.
Oh,
That's the saying. I would know. I made it up just now, so yeah.
please unsay it. Thank you. Oh God, he's dying.
No, I will not unsay it. With me, if something is normally juicy or watery, I cannot be dried or it cannot be dried or cooked. Yeah, I just feel like the tomato loses so much of its like flavor when it's cooked. You know, even though there's like not too much
Flavor.
flavor to start with, but like
Tomatoes taste like sour water.
no, they don't. They taste good, man.
It's sour water with mush. That's
They
basically
taste
all
like
a tomato is.
tomatoes. Or tomatoes, as I say, tomatoes. Not tomatoes. But yeah. I like mushrooms, but only on pizza. I only like the little mushrooms. I don't like big mushrooms. Big mushrooms are weird. Like, I have a very, very, like, specific mushroom, like, thing. Like, I can only eat a
He's
specific, like,
particular.
I'm very
about his
particular about mushrooms. Like, I can only have, like one or two particular types of mushrooms, and they have to be either, like, and if you're doing any other, they have to be, like, really well, like, chopped up. And they have to be, if they are, they generally have to be cooked for me to enjoy them. Except white button ones, which I can eat raw because they're nice. But all the other ones, I just can't eat raw because they just taste dirty. I can barely eat them, like without anything mixed together with it. Like, nah. Like, yeah. I'm not the greatest with mushrooms, so I can kind of understand why people don't like mushrooms. I'm not as bad as like most people. Like I will eat it if it's on like my plate or pizza. I'll eat it, but
I'll only eat it if I'm in public.
yeah. Even when I'm like at like, even if my mum cooks something with mushrooms, like we did, I think it was like Wednesday night. We had a weird quiche thing that had mushrooms and cheese and stuff, and I ate that, and that was fine. But yeah, it's just they have to be done like a specific way or like baked into something, in my opinion. I can't have them like kind of like on their own. It's just not how it works. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, the milkware brigade. I did. How? You weren't even close to me. What the heck? What the heck? This is so sad. Just a sec. I will be with you soon. But yeah, I can understand mushrooms a little bit. I just never really understood the complaints with tomatoes. Just never really understood that. I don't see that though. Like I don't feel that they're gross, man. I just don't. Just really don't. But anyway, I really want pizza. Like I was craving it for most of yesterday. I should have just ordered pizza yesterday. This is so sad. Maybe I'll order pizza for lunch tomorrow.
Sorry for your loss, King.
I know. It's so sad. What am I gonna do? What
Crybaby.
I'm gonna do now. Yeah, I might order pizza for lunch tomorrow. Because I could really do with a pizza, you know? Really go for a pizza. If it's edible, it goes in my mouth. Generally, that's me, apart from, like, very few specific things. Like, I don't have a lot of hates. Like, not too many, generally. Like, I'm pretty good with food. There's just a couple things that I won't eat. One being mushrooms, generally. Just in general, I don't tend to... If I'm, like, at a restaurant, I won't order many things with mushrooms in it, just because I know I may not like it. And I think mushrooms just have, like, such a, like, strong taste, you know?
Like dirt?
Yeah, some of them can taste like dirt, which I find really annoying. I had a whole problem, like years ago, where all I could taste in food was dirt.
Ugh.
And it was just weird, man. It was weird. But yeah. So then, the other things that I don't generally, like, if I'm at a restaurant, I don't tend to order is, like, much seafood. I don't mind seafood. But there's just, like, a couple pieces that I'm like, eh. Like, if there was a seafood chowder, I probably wouldn't go for it. Just because I don't exactly know what's going in, and I don't like crab and that sort of stuff. Like, shellfish, I'm not the greatest on. As much. Or crustaceans, I should say. Shellfish is kind of okay, but crustaceans I'm not really a big fan of. Yeah. And then cheese, I'm not the greatest on cheese.
Oh my god.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
awful.
sorry.
Man,
I'm
see, my favorite
sorry.
restaurant has this thing that they serve that's just like an entire bowl of cheese, and I really wanted to take you there.
It depends what cheese it is. I hate blues.
It's so good.
What type of cheese is it?
I don't know, but it's good.
You know, if it's like the most common cheeses, like not artisanal cheese and that sort of stuff, then I should be fine. It's just like
No, I
blue
don't think it's
cheese.
fancy cheese.
It's like blue cheese and all of those other fancy like soft cheeses and hard cheeses. I'm like, pff, what? I don't.
No, I don't think it's anything fancy.
Yeah. Then I should be fine. But most of like the weird cheeses, I just can't do. I'm not really a fan of it. But other than that, I'll eat pretty much anything. Other than that, I've had chicken feet.
Was it good?
It was, actually. They don't actually taste like anything. You have to have a sauce with them, and that tastes like stuff. So as long as the sauce is okay. It's just that you need to get over the texture and all of the bones, because there's so many bones in your feet. Who would have thought?
That's crazy.
But they're actually, chicken feet are actually pretty good. Pretty good, not gonna lie. Sorry, this fight is taking a little bit longer than expected. I didn't kill with a frog, so I had to wait for a Orthoros. What else? What other weird things have I had? I've had kidneys. Lamb's kidneys, those are nice. Those are really good. They're also kind of cheap as well because no one really likes them. But that with mushrooms and gravy and a mushroom gravy is really good. Especially on toast. It's like my favorite
On toast?
thing. Yeah. Kidneys,
Okay.
mushrooms with gravy on toast is very good, man. It's very good. My mum does it the best. My step-grandma also does it, but it's not as great. It's not as good. It's not as good. It's a family recipe, actually.
Ooh.
Ah. Hi, I'm here. Maybe I'm not here. I don't know where you are, but I'm coming. I'm here. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. But yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh. Did my internet die?
Yes.
Yeah, my game also died as well. Oh, here we
Oh.
go, it's back. That's why I asked if my internet died. Because I know stream died. Stream really died. Stream died.
Oh, Dylan's already.
Hold up. Hopefully this fixes it. Maybe. 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 We back. Hopefully. Can you hear
You
me?
can't say internet. Yes.
Okay. Hopefully this should be fine. Hopefully this should be fine.
Can't say internet with open chat. But
Yeah.
okay.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that sometimes. Right, okay. I'm only slightly behind on stream now. Slightly lagging on stream, but that's fine. Surely it'll be okay, right? Maybe. Brenton the internet hiccups. Yup, that's me. That's me. No, my internet. Might help if I spelt it. My internet. Lol. I'm just gonna hit. Could be a TV series. No, please. Please, no. Please, no. No, please. No, please. No, please. Don't make TV series out of my internet issues. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Poor guy.
He's not cool. One died. One's nearly dead, and the other one is not even close to dead. How does that work? How does that work? I don't understand. Apparently so. Apparently so. After this, you have to log off. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. This is probably like the most scariest of them all. Oh my gosh, guys, I've done it. I've streamed for 1,000 hours. 1,000 hours has been completed. This is my 1,000th hour streamed. Isn't that exciting? Super cool.
Congratulations.
So cool. How long will this dungeon be? Depends how long this fight takes. Oh wait, we need to free these guys. Depends how long this fight takes. This guy is kind of painful. He cheats. He cheats.
What does he do?
He has Shrike. Not Shrike, Sentinel. I'll get his cheats up. Wait, wrong one. It should be fine, but Dun 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 dun. After 2 rounds, he will begin summoning another spider up every round, and he will also cast like Sentinel occasionally. So he doesn't really die. Yeah, he big stinky poo poo. Stinky poo poo.
We good?
Yup. Go.
Ah!
Sorry, I'm going last. I'm going last. I don't want to die yet.
I was trying to go first.
Aha. You need to rename that Craft Bee Pog as Bread Pog. I can't. The first thing, the Craft Bee bit, I can't change. That's all Twitch. I can't change that at all. I can't adjust that. They give each channel their like first 5 letters as their what's it called? Their like unique prefix identifier for the emote. So all of my emotes on Twitch will be Craft Bee something. There's no going about it. That's just how it is. Because the first 5 digits, letters, whatever, are always the first 5 of your channel name, and you can't change that. Craft bread. It's Crafty Pog. It's fine. Why do we need it? It's not bread. It's Pog, not bread. No, that's too long. It's too long. It's too long. We don't need craft bread Pog. That's too long. We need to try and keep them short so people can actually type them if they want to, instead of just scrolling through, because some people have so many emotes that, like, you know, they don't want to, like, scroll through all of them to try and figure out which one they want to use, you know? Because at the moment, I have, for some reason, so many gifted subs. Well, not really for some reason, but it's September, but I have so many gifted subs at the moment. I have so many emotes. I'm so used to just having Rose's emotes, my emotes, that's it. But no, at the moment I have like 6 other channels, which is ridiculous.
To be fair, my emotes are great.
Yours are fantastic. CraftBox, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just also because I don't like being called Bread as much, you know? It's not my name. I don't go as Bread. I don't want people thinking that my name is Bread, you know? So, yeah. If you want to call me that, it's fine, but it's not something that, you know, I particularly, you know, emphasize, because it's not my name. Yeah. Pretending to not like your identity. Well, I mean, I'm allowed to, considering I wasn't even questioned about it, and I was just given that nickname, you know? I think I'm allowed to not like what I want to not like. You can call me that, that's fine, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. You know? I'm gonna take off this weakness first. Rose's emotes are cute. They're amazing. They are very good. Speaking of,
Thank you.
how are you going with some new emotes?
I've finished 6 out of the 13 still, and I have 1 in progress.
Nice. Nice.
And I have to make my own as well.
Yeah, because you have some, don't you?
Yep.
You have new
I have
ones. One, nice. Do you have any ideas for that one?
Everybody wanted a pride frog.
That would be so cute. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh, yes.
It's so bad because I have to be in like a super specific mood to draw.
Yeah.
Which is why I never am like, I'm gonna do commissions, because it's not gonna get done fast enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Understandable. Craft outside the bread? No. 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 It's also why I would imagine if I called the channel Bread Box.
That'd be kind of cute.
Oh no, what if I started by saying that? No. That's my new channel name. Yeah, let me just go rebrand myself as the Bread Box. Makes sense. No, it's not the new channel name. You can call me Bread if you want, but if I don't reply, that's not my problem. That ain't my problem if I don't reply. Hi, Merle. But yeah, no, we're not changing the emotes to have bread in every single one of them because it's not necessary. Also because people will be like, why is your emote called bread and there's no bread in it? You see? It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Bread box. No! No, anything but the bread box. Bread outside the box, guys.
They're gonna shove you in the bread box.
No, please. I have children. We call them bread box now. No, please don't. Please, no. Please, no. I have wife and kids. Actually, I have neither. Is that bad?
I mean, no. You're pretty young.
I mean, I'm 21, you know, nearly 22.
See, I don't think people should have children. You
Full
know, I was
stop.
gonna end
Full
that
stop.
statement, but I think that's enough. Yeah.
I think that's enough said there, personally. Fair enough. Thank you for the help, Dylan, by the way. I know you've got to go.
Thank you, Dylan.
Very appreciate it. Very cool. You'll probably still be watching, but you just cannot be playing anymore, which is fine. Is fine. Right, blue razors again because haha, why not? This is also why I hate stupid Chrysalis, because there's just so many things that you defeat over and over and over and over and over. Just ridiculous, honestly. Absolutely ridiculous. 10 minutes until Gamma.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I know, I'm excited.
Hello? Please. Jeez.
I thought you were going over to the other side for a second because I didn't see you, and I'm like, oh, did we get split up? Because that's happened before. That's happened before. That has happened way too much.
And then you cried.
I did. Tears rolling down my face. 100%. 100% rolling down my face. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Alright. Argyle is here, never fear. I'm so excited. 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
Where is my wallet?
I don't know where is your wallet. I need to actually get my...
I found it.
I need to get my credit card. My debit card. To give Merle Ambrose all of my money. To save
to
Wizard
give
City.
Merle Ambrose.
To save Wizard City. Just a sec.
Oh, that's crazy. He's talking right now, just so y'all know. Oh my god. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh.
Hi, I'm back. I have a debit card. Can buy Gamma. I'm going to steal Gamma. Here's mine now. Here's my son. I need him.
I wonder what numbers
life.
we're all gonna get.
I know, I'm excited too. I'm very excited to see what my number is. Because they're all individually numbered, if you didn't know. I think my internet is like slightly dying again as well.
It is.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Ah! I'm so excited.
I assume you got the shares, right?
Yes.
Cool. Flame legs! So sad. Bee swatter. In other words, we've fought too many bees today. Too many bees have died today. 6 minutes! I'll put the link in chat for you all. In case you're interested. In case you want. Totally not buying a plushie. Then gonna save Wizard City. Exactly. Definitely not gonna do that. Definitely not.
How many do you think they're gonna sell?
Well, I mean, it depends on how many people buy them.
Definitely more than 200.
I would say so. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to get over to that.
I think 200 was a real lowball, like, estimate.
You know, I think that's just to... I think the 200 was just to make sure... That's just to cover the costs of going into production. So once they've got 200, they can actually afford to go into production with it. And generally, if you're doing something like that, you would kind of think that it would make that target beforehand. So that's kind of what the 200 is there for. It's not to say that that's only the amount that they're gonna sell. It's just saying that's what it takes to put this into production. Because it's quite expensive to do those sort of things, you know. So yeah, that's why it's like 200 and yeah, once. And I expect there to be at least, I would say 500. I would say probably more. It would be actually very interesting to see how many do sell.
Yeah.
Because it's a very good way to like kind of see how many people, you know, like active enough in the game to actually want to buy a Gamma plushie, you know? I think it'll be very interesting.
Some people aren't going to be able to buy it.
Obviously, yeah.
Their children.
But like,
We don't have
obviously.
access to Daddy's credit card.
But still, even that's why I said 500, because it's way less than the amount of players that actually play the game. But it will be interesting to see how many do actually sell, you know. And I hope
Can I
it goes
please get
well.
a card
I really hope
that
it
is
goes
worth
well.
anything to anybody?
Hi Olive, welcome. Orthrus is so powerful and deals 1000 damage with an epic. It does. The AoE animation has cool sound effects. It does. It's very cool. Very good card. Very, very good card. 4 minutes! Oh my gosh. 4 minutes.
I should probably order it on my phone.
Best level 48 AoE, Scarecrow and Orthrus. The two brothers of Death and Myth, for sure. For sure. Forest Lord is also cool as well. Because I think that's level 48 now as well, because they wanted to make all of them, all of the AoEs 48. So they dropped Forest Lord down from 58 and put, is it Rebirth up at 58 instead? Something like that. How did I not? This is so sad. Don't heal me. I don't need healing. Hold up. I need to wait a little bit.
Oh,
for
that's sad.
the frog.
That's a bit unfortunate.
I know. 169. Haha. Funny number. Funny number. I'll hit next, hopefully, if I get a power up with Froggy Boy. Froggy Boy. He survived from Orthrus's wrath. He did. He must have had too much block. Too much block. Sad reacts only. F in the chat. He did not want to die. Not today. Not today. This always happens. Always happens to me. So sad.
And then you
3
cry.
minutes. I do. Or 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm interested to see how many are going to sell, like, instantly. Or ordered instantly, I should say. He will certainly not survive the wrath of Scarecrow, and his soul will get sucked in and absorbed into a heal for his enemy. It sure will. It sure will, man. Sure will. Pot furnace. Do you like pot furnace?
No.
Say no to pot furnace, kids.
After we turn this in, are we gonna stop so we can buy the thing?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They need to nerf the IQ of Chrysalis bosses. Yes. All bosses in the game need an IQ nerf. They need to be dumb again. Back in my day, all bosses were dumb. Now they're not. So sad. So sad. Right. It's gamma time, guys. It's gamma time. Let's go to this.